You have people threatened and intimidated by your energy, the way you walk, the way you talk, the ideas that you have. Um, these people are worried that you're gonna like surpass them. They feel like they've set a bar and they don't want you to reach it. They want you to stay low down, as far away as possible from this bar because they believe you're somebody that can succeed, right? You could surpass them in some way. You have this energy about you that you could probably do that. And they don't want you to discover that about yourself. No. Because if you discover that, then it's game over for them. That's what they really feel. These could be successful people too. You could know them as being successful in your family or in your friend circle, or it could be ex people, right? But they seem to have this grudge against you. Like you've done something to them just by you being yourself, right? You don't even know what you've done to these people. Chances are you've done nothing to them, but they just need you to feel like you have, right? They need other people to believe that you're this horrible person that, will never succeed, never will amount to anything. People can just wipe their feet on you like you're a doormat, and they want you to believe in that. They really want you to believe in that, and they want other people to believe in that too, to like validate their feelings, right? Because like I'm seeing these people abuse their own power, whatever that is. If they're parents, they abuse their power, right? They might treat you like um, you know, use their love as a way to keep you stuck. Um, they might try, tactics to be like, yeah, no, I totally support you. I love you. I'm here for you. Anytime you need to talk, I'm right here. Anytime you need any help, just let me know and I'll try and help. I'll try and do my best. And then when push comes to shove, they can't help you. They don't have any supportive words for you. They don't even want to hear you out, right? And it's like, where did the love suddenly go? Where did the support suddenly go? Um, but where was the help when you needed it? And it's like these people could use their titles in your life. They could have different titles, and they use that to their advantage to keep you low, right? So these people, it's best you could be somebody that tells people your ideas, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and these people think, no matter how big or small it is, you could be like, I want a new phone, and then 2 days later, they have the exact same phone you just said you wanted to go get. Um, you could say, I'm gonna start going to the gym, walking more, getting out more, and suddenly they have a gym membership, or it's like things that they had no ambition to have for themselves. They are just copying and mimicking you, right? They're trying to take that from you and then trying to keep you down, trying to make out to the world and everybody around you that you can't um you're not gonna amount to anything, right? You're not an ideas person. You don't have anything like that. Meanwhile, knowing full well you are an ideas person because they copy from you every minute of every day, right? So it's saying for you to you're gonna be winning. You're gonna be successful, and you're gonna be able to have something to show for it, right? You're not just going to be um you're not going to just have material wealth, right? You're going to have things in abundance in all areas in all aspects of your life, um, where people are not going to be able to say anything about you anymore. They're not going to be able to say, oh, that person isn't going to amount to anything. That person's dumb. That person has no idea what I'm doing behind the back. That person has no, because you block these people so that you can go towards your success. And this is what these people are terrified of happening. If you moving away from them realizing who you are and not wanting them in your life, right? Realizing who these people really are as well, like, has never helped you. They have never helped you. They could be people that give you a crumb and act like that was a whole lot. Like they just gave you a whole lot and now you have to do things for them. Now you have to listen to them, right? But in actuality, they don't want you to succeed. They want to look like the ones that's always succeeding in their friendship group. They want to look like the ones that have it all together. They want to look like the ones that everyone comes to when they need anything, right? Because they kind of want people to be like their minions. I'm getting like they want people to be their minions. They want people to like when they say jump, they say how high, right? They just need to be the center of attention in everybody's lives. And if they're not, then they will manipulate people into believing that they can't do anything without them. Uh, that, so they could be like really fake, like, um, acting like they have everything, but they don't. They had to like rob Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. Like they don't have anything of their own, really, right? They've manipulated things out of people. They've, um, manipulate people to the point where people just give them their things, right? Because they feel like this person's done so much for them, but really they just, if they think about it, this person hasn't actually done anything but like play mind games with them. And this could have been what these people have done to you too, or tried to do to you too. But with you, is a bit different, right? It's like they know you have the power for success, and they know that you could go towards and have genuine things, genuine happiness, genuine relationships with people. People genuinely like you. You didn't have to manipulate them or find somebody that was broken to kind of jump around and do things for you. Like, um, you're somebody that if you had their power or you was in some type of control or something, like you wouldn't treat people like that, right? Which is like a triple threat, right? You're like a triple threat. Not only do you seem to carry this energy of like this boss energy, like stability, having money, success, businesses, whatever it is that this person sees you like, that sees in you, that they're trying to put down to make sure that you don't step into your power and realize these things about yourself. Whatever it is that they're seeing puts them on edge, right? Intimidates these people. Um, like I said, this could be family members, this could be old friends, this could be friends you have right now, this could be family that are around you right now. Um, but these are the people that you're going to be cutting out of your life, or if you haven't already. They're going to start to panic, right? They're going to think, at first, I'm getting like, they're thinking, this person's not going to last long without me, right? Eventually, they're going to come back to me. Or if I come back towards this person, they're just going to accept me back into their lives, right? They think that that's special in your life. They feel like they have mashed you down enough mentally that you will just give in to them coming back into your life, even though they've done things towards you, made you feel like rubbish, very negative in your life. They always never have anything good to say when it comes to you, or towards you. Like they don't do anything good towards you. But I'm getting like, yeah, I'm feeling like you've moved away from these people and you've got them on edge because they think they're worried now because you've been gone for some time. Um, because you've cut off all these energies, you've cut off all these ties to these people, that you've cut off all these labels that you thought these people, um, who they were supposed to be in your life, but they didn't deserve it, right? They didn't deserve that title to be your parent, to be your best friend, to be um, your boyfriend or girlfriend, like to be even your doctor, right? If you feel like even your doctor has been shady and been doing things to you, like you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna cut this person off and find somebody else. Like you're finding the strength in you that's like, okay, these things are not serving me, but everybody's acting like this, that they're doing something for me in my life. But why do I feel like it's the opposite, right? You're going to be cutting people off left, right, and center. They're not going to know what's going on with you because they thought that you was just too nice, that you would never cut them off. You would never have the strength to cut them off fully, right? But your silence and you being gone for such a long period of time, it could be months, it could be a year, has got them really shaking in their boots, thinking, is this person actually evolving? Like, if I messed around and got somebody that isn't what I thought they was, like, they could have thought you was successful, but they also treated you like you was the black sheep, right? And they, because you was so nice, they took your niceness as weakness. When you finally realize who these people are, you cut them off. I feel like you've always kind of known, but you just hadn't had the strength, or you hadn't been loving yourself to be able to realize, oh, I can just cut these people off. They're done now. I don't need them, right? Like, you can love yourself. You can do better all by yourself, type thing. Um, like, you don't need these people to add to anything, contribute, because they're not, right? They haven't been for a very long time, but yet they've been competing with you and then putting you down to other people and then being really negative towards anything that you try to do in your life. Um, to make sure that you don't realize your full potential, right? To make sure that you don't think for yourself and actually pursue your goals and your dreams. Um, so this is like in some way of just bullying you to keep you down. But I'm saying that you are like, they took you as a black sheep, but you're actually a black dragon, right? You're actually this mystical creature that can, manifest all these things into your life, right? But you just hadn't tapped into yourself yet. Um, it's sort of like they've played a game and realized they were the losers this whole time, right? Like they were playing a game of chess, thinking that they were being able to like manipulate and like move people around however they wanted to, right? But then you turn out to be the king or the queen, right? Like you ended up with the checkmate in the end. Like how was they playing like they were the queen and the king? They didn't even know what part they were playing in the game, right? They just wanted to believe that's who they was and that they held all the power. Meanwhile, knowing and feeling that you had something inside you that they needed to keep down, right? They needed you to not realize who you was in this game. And they messed around and found out. You're going to end up showing these people exactly who you are. When you finish and you've done all your healing and you start stepping towards accomplishing your goals, when you finally get somewhere with things and you start to get success, you're going to end up showing these people exactly who you are. And it's going to make all the people that they went to and said all these bad things about you too, they're going to start to realize who they've been listening to this whole time, right? Like they've been taking these people for fools. Um, so it's like these people are going to expose themselves by themselves who they are, right? Like they're going to expose themselves to everybody because they always have your name in their mouth. They're always spreading negativity or breathing negativity on everything you do and like preying on your downfall. So all these people that they were talking to are now going to be looking at them and questioning them like, what? Like, you was talking bad on this person? Oh, I can see why, right? They're going to see why they was so heavily talking so hard on you to get these people to believe all these bad things about you, right? They're going to see why and they're going to end up laughing and being like, wow, you're actually targeting this person because you knew they had this in them, right? Not because you thought they were dumb and all the rest of it. You targeted this person because you knew they was capable of much more. right? They're gonna end up looking really dumb in front of these people. They're gonna end up looking like clowns, right? But I'm saying as well that you have these people could be trying to come back, smile in your face, and act like they're so proud of your accomplishments. They always knew that you could do it. You like, but these people very well, right? And when they come back and they're smiling in your face, like they're just gonna look like cheap metal. I'm getting like cheap metal. Like when you get like something that's supposed to be gold and it's just got like cheap plastic wrapped around it in a gold color. Like it's like that. They're like something very cheap, right? You're gonna be able to see it's gonna be tacky, right? Like you're gonna be looking at them like they're a clown. Like um because you might have idolized these people. You could have put them on a pedestal, right? You could have really thought the title you gave them that title, and they abused their power because they felt like they had this title in your life, and you are now going to be looking at them as like fake, as like cheap, and just like a clown. Like you're just going to be seeing all their true colors when they come back around. You're not going to look at them the same. And I don't think other people are going to look at them the same either. Other people are going to feel like, well, they've been taking me for an idiot this whole time about this person, right? They're going to start to click how manipulative these people are. They're going to see, like, oh, have you been manipulating me too? Like, what's this, right? These people are going to start to wake up to this um, facade that this person had going on this whole time. They're going to wake up and they're going to see the real with the fake, right? They're going to be able to recognize real standing next to the fake, right? You're going to be the real and they're going to be the fake, and it's going to stand out so bad. It's going to be so obvious to these people. And you're going to be able to finally clear your name, be vindicated, right? Because the truth will come out and people will be exposed, and you will finally have respect on your name.